Hey, Walleye Wisdom Watchers, this is Gary Spiker reporting from Bloomington, Minnesota, up here at the NPAA. We're just having our banquet. I managed to grab Joe Henry, who is representing the Lake of the Woods folks up there. Joe, hey, you're back here. You're number 2.
Yeah, you know what, Gary? It's number 2 for me, and having a great time at the NPAA. And I'll tell you what, Gary, I would encourage any guides or pro anglers, or not even pro anglers, people just fishing tournaments. You know, you can come to this, and you know, for about $100, you can join the NPAA. And I'll tell you, the information and the seminars and the pro anglers that you get to see and hang out with and learn from is really invaluable. And you also get a lot of product deals too by being part of the NPAA, so I would really encourage it. But you know, Gary, you kind of asked me to talk a little about Lake of the Woods and what's going on. And you know, I'm the director of tourism, and you know, Lake of the Woods the ice fishing is going phenomenal this year. We have 3 parts to our system. You know, we have the Rainy River. Yep. We have the big body of water. Big Traverse Bay, you know, and then we have the northwest angle, which is that little tip that jets up into Canada. And the river's been real good fishing. We don't promote the river a whole lot because you really kind of need to know what you're doing. You know, we don't want people driving out there, but you know, for snowmobile traffic and things like that, it's really good fishing. And then of course the main basin where most of our resorts are fishing. And you know, the fishing report right now, they're fishing primarily in 25 to 31 feet of water. Okay. They're fishing traditionally in Lake of the Woods. They fish close to the bottom. Right now, gold in like a glow red or a pink has been doing real good. And you know, Minnesota used 2 lines, so you jig with one, and sometimes they'll whack that jigging line, but then you always have a dead stick in the other line, the other hole, I should say. Yeah. And sometimes you'll track them in with a jigging rod, and they'll come and they'll hit your bobber line. So you really want both. And on that dead stick, Gary, sometimes we even use just a plain hook, just a real light plain hook in a minnow that's moving, and that usually does the trick. So fishing's been really good. We catch a lot of saugers, and of course we get our walleyes. Gary, at Lake of the Woods, the limit for walleyes and sauger is a combined limit of 8 fish. Now up to 4 of those can be walleyes. And then the slot limit for walleyes is 19.5 to 28 inches. You must return to the system. So you keep the eaters under 19.5, and of course if you catch one over 28, a trophy, you get to keep one of those per day. I can tell you that fishing up at the Northwest Angle has been phenomenal. And for folks that haven't been to the Northwest Angle, a lot of people go to the South End. Boy, the Northwest Angle is an absolute undiscovered gem. It's a lot of reefs, islands. You can get there by driving through War Road into Canada and then back into Minnesota, or you can go by ice. You can take a snowmobile. We have marked groomed trails, or you can have one of our resorts shuttle you across the lake in one of the bombardiers or ice vehicles they have. But very good fishing up there, very different from the South End. A lot of rock reefs, a lot of structure, more of a spot on a spot, and they've been doing phenomenal up there. Also more of a multi-species fishery. So all different parts of the lake. Gary, I'm going to give you breaking news from Lake of the Woods. All right. I haven't even put out a press release on this yet, but Lake of the Woods is just coming out with a new program called Keep It Clean. And what it is a program to encourage people to keep Lake of the Woods pristine, keep Lake of the Woods clean. So when you're out ice fishing, we really encourage you to take all your litter with you. If you see a little bit of litter somebody else left behind, please pick it up and bring it back with you. We're also having the DNR participate in enforcement. So if somebody leaves litter behind, we want them to write tickets to encourage that. In addition, we're actually going to have 6 great big dumpsters at different public access points where people access the lake or the ice, and those are going to be used for public use. Anybody coming off the lake with garbage, you're going to have a great big dumpster to use. So we're really putting in a proactive effort. Excellent. And it's a combination of tourism, the county, soil and water, DNR, and we're all kind of pulling together to really keep Lake of the Woods the fishery and the God's country that it truly is. Well, that's a great report, and if people want to learn more, Joe, about current fishing reports or just accessing information on the resorts, where would you direct them? You know what, if you want any information about Lake of the Woods, just go to our website, because we are all Lake of the Woods. We represent over 58 different hotels, resorts, and outfitters on the lake. And that website is lakeofthewoodsmn, as in Minnesota.com. Now that's also our Facebook site, facebook.com/lakeofthewoodsmn. And Gary, I'll tell you, for people that like us on Facebook right now, they have an opportunity to win a free summer fishing trip on Lake of the Woods with a charter boat. Hey, that's a great prize. Yep, so they can go to our website and see that, or our Facebook site, I should say, and see that. And you know, the other thing I'll mention to you too is that we have a new tool on our website. If you're having a hard time finding lodging at Lake of the Woods, it's called an availability search. And all you have to do is put in how many in your party, the dates, and what part of the lake you want to go to. You send an email, and it goes to all the resorts in the part of the lake you want to go to, and you know what? They can get back to you, so it makes it easy for people. They don't have to call all around.
Terrific. Joe, thanks for giving us this great report on Lake of the Woods. I'm going to be up there at the end of February. I think I mentioned to you earlier, up there at Arneson's, and we'll see if I get lucky and can catch something through one of those holes they've got out there.
You know, Arneson's has those special Arneson's reefs out in front, so I bet you do real well.
Thanks for the report.
Thank you.